beautiful people. Welcome to Closet Confections. I'm your host Kendra, and today I'm going to share my Amazon favorites. Yes, your girl has an Amazon Prime membership and I've gotten a lot of goodies in recently that I cannot wait to share with you guys. So here we go. So first up, your girl has been working on her fitness, and one of the things that I've challenged myself to do is to drink a gallon of water a day. Your body needs water, you need to stay hydrated, and it's really tough. I feel like drinking water is like a part-time job in and of itself between the bathroom breaks. So one thing I got to help me is this giant 1-gallon water jug from Amazon. And what's cool about it is that it has these little markers, so it tells you the time from 7 a.m. This is how much you should drink, and then all the way down to 7 p.m. So I find that it's really great to keep me kind of on the ball. And also too, it has little motivational messages, so like, good morning, you've got this, don't stop, let's get it, keep drinking, no excuses. So I've been getting stuck between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. every day, which is between like 80 and 100 ounces. So it's been about 2 weeks since I've had this, and before I couldn't even drink like half of this. So little by little it is getting easier but this definitely helps to keep me on track. Also too, I mean, a gallon of water is heavy, but I find that this is pretty balanced, and the straw, the way it's designed, you don't have to like tilt the bottle, so I find that helps me. And then Christian also loves to use this water bottle. I'm thinking about getting him the half-gallon size, which is also an option if you don't want to carry around a big huge water jug like this. Since I'm in the house all day, it really doesn't bother me any, but you can also do just a half a gallon and just fill it up twice a day. So that is my first purchase from Amazon that I've really been loving lately. And next up, again on my fitness journey, I decided to treat myself to a new scale. So my old scale I'd had for like over a decade. So this is one of those shiny USB digital scales, and it also does a body scan and gives you an analysis. So it lets you know how your water consumption is, your bone density, your fat content, so all of that good stuff. And then it syncs with an app on your mobile phone, so it gives you like a little graph to kind of show you how your weight is kind of fluctuating, and overall, like as the weeks and the months go by, you can kind of see like your trends. So it also gives you your metabolic age, and I don't know how I feel about that, because my metabolic age is like maybe 5 years older than my actual chronological age. So, and that's, I mean, yeah, I need to get in shape. So that definitely did not help my vanity. I think that I look at least younger than I am, but in any case, your girl is working on it. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Next up, you guys know I'm all about my gummy vitamins. So I think the last time I did one of these videos, I shared with you the apple cider vinegar gummies. And then recently I've added in these Nature's Bounty hair, skin, and nail gummies. So I think I mentioned to you guys before that my hair had kind of started to thin right after I had Christian. So he'll be 3 years old next month, and I noticed, you know, after I went through that whole postpartum period where your hair is all like thick and luscious, and then, you know, 7 months after having him, I started losing my hair, and then it just didn't grow back in quite as thickly as I had hoped. So I'm trying a number of things, protective styles being one of them, and then also to these hair, skin, and nail gummies, because I had taken these in the past, not the gummy form, and they actually did wonders. I find when I take just pure biotin, it breaks my skin out, so I get little pimples. But I find the hair, skin, and nail formula with biotin and collagen and a few other vitamin C, vitamin E, and whatnot, that actually I think strikes a good balance, so I don't get the breakouts that I get with just pure biotin. So far I've been pretty happy with these. This is the second bottle of 80 gummies. The first bottle I bought had 140, and I went through all of those. So I find that I'm just like a kid. I look forward to taking the gummy vitamins. I've also been doing intermittent fasting, so my eating window, because I'm a night owl, is between 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. So I find that like water and a coffee and 2 of these little gummies kind of like take the edge off until lunchtime. So yes, highly recommend these, and I'll report back at the end of the year because it takes a while for this to actually see results, and I'll let you know if I actually notice a difference in my hair. But in terms of my skin and my nails, yeah, absolutely, I can totally tell a difference when I've been taking these versus when I haven't. So yes, highly recommend these. And then the last supplement that I've recently added to my repertoire, this is an oldie but a goodie. So this one is Mag 07. So I may do a separate video on this, but one of the things that I've been doing to try to get myself in shape and try to shed some of this weight and get ready for summer is I've been doing these like cleanses. And so I've been doing the 10-day green smoothie cleanse. There's a woman named JJ Smith. She has a Facebook group, she has books, a website. I'll link it down below. And if you guys are interested in seeing like a whole video about the smoothie cleanse process and my thoughts on it, let me know. Drop me a note in the comments. Would be happy to share with you guys. But one of the things that you do when you do the different cleanses is there are numerous supplements that you take to aid in your body's detoxification process. So whether or not you believe in detoxing, I will tell you that Mag 07, it works. And the way it works, it helps to kind of clean out your digestive system. So without going into too much details, I will just say that you take 1 to 3 of these at night for a week straight, and then after that you only have to take them once a week. And when you wake up in the morning, after I would say I've had like 1 glass of water, I immediately go to the restroom. And yeah, you clean yourself out. So yeah, these absolutely work. I only have to take like 2 of these because they are quite powerful, and it takes a minute to build up into your system. So I would just say, if you take this, definitely make sure that you don't have to be anywhere early the next morning. Make sure you have at least an hour or 2 that you can be at home before you have to head out the door, and you can figure out the rest. And yeah, that's what I'll say about that. So if you're ever having digestive issues and need to get things moving, Mag 07, and these are just magnesium tablets, so it has 246% of your daily recommended value of magnesium, and that's what this is. So you guys may or may not know, your girl is super duper into dental hygiene. I have a whole video dedicated to my dental hygiene regimen. I love going to the dentist. I go every 3 months instead of every 6 months. And so I did actually get a new thing in, and I've tried a bunch of new products, so I'm going to show you the ones that I really like. So first off is this toothbrush by Fairywill. So for the past 10 years before switching to Fairywill electric toothbrush, I had been using the Oral-B Sonic Care spin brush, and I loved it until I tried this. This toothbrush makes me so happy. Oh my goodness. So first of all, it has these different settings. So it has a whitening setting, a clean setting, sensitive tooth setting, a polish setting, and also a massage setting. It charges by USB, and when you buy it, I think it came with like 3 or 4 brush head attachments. The price is right. I don't know. I've tried different electric toothbrushes, and I've never had one that quite feels like this one. I would say this comes as close to the type of brush or polisher they use at my dentist office. I don't know. It just feels like a deep down clean. So prior to switching to this electric toothbrush, I had experimented for a few months with using one of those nano bristle brushes, the one that claims to have like 20,000 bristles and be extra gentle to your teeth and gums. So I tried it and I liked the way it felt. But a couple of things. Number one, I don't feel like I was getting that same deep down cleanse that I was getting with the electric toothbrush. And then number two, because it had so many densely packed bristles, I found that it was very hard to clean. So I would say that if you have very sensitive teeth and your gums are prone to like bleeding and whatnot, and you just want something gentle, definitely try out that nano toothbrush, but use it for a short amount of time until you get your dental hygiene like up to where it needs to be. And then I would say for long-term use, I wouldn't recommend that. If you've had, like I had my wisdom teeth pulled, so like that toothbrush was great when I was trying to be gentle, but I wouldn't use it for more than like a few weeks. And definitely I would say the electric toothbrush is the way to go. And I could not be more pleased with this Fairywill toothbrush. I think I might get another one as a backup or just to leave in like my suitcase as like my travel toothbrush. But yeah, love this one. All right, so continuing on with dental care, I tried several different toothpastes and I will give you my thoughts. So first off, I tried Cali White Activated Charcoal and Coconut Oil Whitening Toothpaste and Pacific Mint. So flavor, I would give it, you know, A+. Tastes great. But in terms of did it actually whiten my teeth, I didn't really notice a difference. It was also kind of weird and a little bit freaky because this toothpaste is black. So that was kind of a little bit jarring. But once you get used to it, I feel like it's just kind of novel. If you want something that's natural, sure, this could be a great way to go. But I think that there are better options out there. Which leads me to this next one. I also tried Rael Himalayan Pink Sea Salt Toothpaste and Fresh Soothing Mint. So this one tastes great. I really enjoyed this one. And also too, it's something that's natural and gentle on your teeth. But I would say in terms of actual like cleaning power, and the real test is when I go to the dentist and get my cleaning and see what they say. Again, I would say that there are better options out there than these two. Which leads me to my favorite, and this is an oldie but a goodie, but I wound up going back to my Uncle Harry's Natural Remineralizing Toothpaste. I love this toothpaste. I keep trying to find something that's better and I just have not found anything better. So it's kind of funky because it comes in a jar and it looks like clay and it tastes kind of like clay. This is peppermint flavor. They also have unflavored. So the taste and the texture definitely takes getting used to, but I will say that when I use this one, when I go to the dentist, like there's an obvious and clear difference. Like I definitely get comments from my dental hygienist who has known me since I was in my early 20s. She notices when I use this toothpaste. I don't even know if she knows it's this toothpaste, but I just notice that she doesn't have to get in there and work so hard. And she always says like, oh, whatever you've been doing, like keep doing it. And I would say this is the stuff that works. This and another product that I don't have with me, but it's Closest mouth rinse. So I will link that. Everything I will link down in the description box, of course. But yeah, those two products. So yes, this toothpaste, the Closest, and this toothbrush have really had your girl's dental hygiene game on point. So there we go. All right, next up from Amazon, something that I mentioned in my last video when I showed you guys my new Loewe bag. Yes. But that is this purse organizer. I love this thing because when I change my bags out, it's so nice not having to like take every individual item out of the bag. I can just keep everything in a purse organizer and move that from bag to bag. So this one I like a lot because it is adjustable. So it has these Velcro straps and you can use it so it can fit a variety of bag sizes. And then it also has this little clutch here. So I usually carry smaller bags. So this little clutch like this is another thing. I can just throw my cell phone fits in here, my wallet, my keys, all my little cards and whatnot. I can just take this and move it between my little crossbody and clutch bags. So yes, really love this. And then next, I hate visual clutter. Like I like for things to be very neat and orderly and organized. And one thing, especially since my husband and I have been working from home, has just been like all the cables, like all the chargers, the laptop chargers, the iPads, the cell phones and whatnot. And so there was just like a mess in our dining area. And so I bought this cable box organizer. So basically you put a power strip inside of this box and you put all of your cords inside, and then it has this wooden top, and I find that this goes really well with our living room decor. So we have hardwood floors that are a little bit darker than this shade, but the walls are like beige. Our table is white, so this blends right in. You only see the cord from our power strip coming out, and that is also white. So I don't know, maybe I'm a weirdo, but I just found when I would sit on the couch and have like my morning cup of coffee, my line of eyesight leads me directly to our dining area, and those cables just like really bothering your girl. So I decided to do something about it. This is also great too if you have children like I do, or pets that maybe get into your cords and whatnot. So I found that helped a lot. It helped Christian to not be so tempted to mess with our charging cables and whatnot. So highly recommend these. I'm going to get another one for my office because I'm looking down here under my desk and there's another cable nightmare. So yes, definitely recommend this one. Alright, and then another goodie that I have to share with you guys is Eternal Jewelry Coating. So if you like to wear gold plated jewelry and you want to kind of extend the longevity and keep it from tarnishing too quickly, this is amazing. So I have used this for about 4 or 5 months now. I bought a necklace and earrings set that I knew that I did not want to tarnish, and I used this on it and it looks absolutely great. I just reapplied it. I would say after about 4 or 5 months I just put another coating on, just because they say you might want to touch it up every like 6 months or so, and yeah, it's still going strong. So I would highly recommend this, because I hate when I have a really favorite gold piece of jewelry, not solid gold obviously, and it starts to tarnish and it kind of looks cheap. So this is a great way to extend the life of your costume jewelry. Highly recommend this. So the application takes a moment. I usually wear a pair of black latex gloves when I'm applying this product. You brush on a thin coat after you've like thoroughly cleaned your jewelry. You allow it to dry for 10 minutes to an hour, and then it comes with these buffing or polishing cloths. So you do that, and then you put on another coating, let it dry, and then let it cure for 24 hours, and then you're good to go. So yes, I will never be without a bottle of this. Okay peeps, so probably my favorite thing in this entire video is this 5-minute productivity journal. So I have for literally years been wanting to get into journaling, but I just never could like get myself together to be disciplined enough to like sit down and write. Like, writing is not my favorite thing to do. It's not something that comes naturally to me. So when I saw this 5-minute journal, I was like, bet, let me try it out. And I would say that I've been doing it since, let's see, my first entry was March 22nd, and I would say 5 to 6 days a week, because usually I take like Sunday, maybe Saturday off. I have been consistently writing in my journal. So that is over a month for me, and this is the longest I've ever stuck with journaling, and I actually enjoy it. I look forward to it. The days when I don't take that extra time to do this, I notice a difference. Like, I'm a lot less focused. I'm going to do an updated video on my morning routine. Like, I shared with you guys my morning routine a few months ago, but I've made some changes that I would love to share with you guys, including incorporating this journal. So yeah, if you're someone who like isn't naturally inclined to like journal and write, but it's a habit that you want to start doing to feel more productive, especially after this crazy year that we have had, just to get you more focused and put you in a positive mindset, I would highly recommend this. So yes, and if you want to see my new like updated improved, leveled up morning routine, let me know down below, because I'd love to put that together for you guys. All right peeps, so we're almost through. So next some Amazon favorites. I'll just kind of lump this all together, but you know, these days we all gotta wear these masks. So yes, I totally am on board and accept the necessity of masks, but I hate wearing them. They're so uncomfortable to me. So I've constantly been on the lookout for ways to make this more bearable. So one of the things I showed you guys in a previous vlog is this little lipstick protector. I mean, it looks like a muzzle, but this basically goes over your mask and it keeps the mask from like touching your face. So when you breathe in, you know, sometimes your mask like sucks in, it's like suffocating. This helps with that. And then another thing, I don't know if it's just me, but you know, your girl has a big head. I know that. I have a big dome. And sometimes the masks are uncomfortable. Like I find, especially if I have to wear it for an extended period of time, they pull behind the ears. And it's just, it gives me a headache sometimes. So I bought, it's called a mask extender. And basically it gives you the ability to take a mask like this that goes over, usually goes around your ears. And what you can do is instead of having the mask go around your ears, it goes around the back of your head. It's not tugging on the back of your ears. It just goes around your head and it just gives a more comfortable fit. So it's still conforming to my face. Everything is covered, but I just notice my ears get fatigued and I get a headache with these sort of masks. So this helps tremendously. So yes, that's been a great purchase for me. And then lastly, this is actually a product that I purchased last summer, and I actually just bought another one because this one is seeing better days. I'm waiting for it to arrive, but it is this neck fan. So another thing I find when the weather is warm is that wearing a mask feels stifling to me. So this little neck fan, it's like having your own little personal air conditioner. So yeah, it just gives you like a little breeze. And I also find it looks kind of crazy, but it feels nice. And it's just nice, even if you're not wearing a mask. I just find like if you're a person that gets overheated, I hate the feeling of being hot and like sweaty and gross. So this one, having my own little personal air conditioning, helps a lot. So not for everyone in terms of the looks department, but hey, it gets the job done. So yes guys, that is a wrap. Those are all of the goodies that I've gotten in recently from Amazon. I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I had fun putting it together. As always, I will leave links to everything down in the description box below. And if there's other kind of content you'd like to see from me, typically I do videos on fashion, beauty, lifestyle, a little bit of travel sprinkled in here and there. So if there's something that you would like to see in particular, please let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. I put out videos like this weekly, sometimes twice. And until next time, stay classy and stay fabulous.